My sunshines, my sunshines, my sunshines. Hello, 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 my beautiful people. Welcome to or welcome back to Life of Sunshine on Wheels. Of course, it's your girl Shana, and I am here with another video. Now, before we get started, I want to tell you all I came up with something, a new segment. I'm always coming up with segments, aren't I? I don't know. I guess it's the creativity in me, and I'm trying to find something that's going to work and something that's going to stick. And until then, I'm going to try everything that I got until I get what I want. If you get what I'm saying, all right. There go me with the riddles again. All right. Anywho, let's get back to the matters at hand. I came up with this new segment called therapy. And with this segment, you will get me here in my wheelchair. Maybe do a full body video one day with me reclined in my chair and I get to share what's on my mind. And you all, the audience, will be my therapist. Or, yeah. And feel free to comment in the next episode that I do. I'll read your comments and so forth. So, let me tell you all something. As I was coming up with this new segment, therapy, episode one, let's what I want to talk about today with you all, my sunshines out there, aka therapists, give me some feedback. I want to share with you all complain. People that complain. Now, I get it that everyone in the world has something going on. There's always something going on. I get it. I understand it. But at some point in life, when will you stop complaining? You're never happy, never satisfied, and always complaining. Now, let me take you all on this little journey with me, okay? So, two people in my life always complaining, always calling about issues, never happy, never satisfied, right? And I just sit back, be quiet, and I let them talk. Because at this point, I'm really not paying attention because I really don't care you're complaining. And the bad part about it, these are two able bodied people that are complaining about all their problems and all their troubles that they have to a wheelchair user. Now, make that make sense, number one. You all are able bodied people, and sometimes what you're complaining about makes me angry and it makes me upset. And I'm going to tell you all while it makes me angry and upset because I'm sure you all are asking, well, why does it make you upset and angry, Shana? Thank you, all the therapists out there. It makes me angry and it makes me upset because you are able bodied people, but yet you're calling somebody in a wheelchair and you can fix your situations. You can do more for yourself. You can do better for yourself. And you know what? I scratched that out. So can I. I could do more for myself. I can do better for myself. But I'm not complaining. I'm not calling you and saying, you know what? Medicare and did this. You know what? Medicare and did that. You know what? The medication that the dermatologist told me to use is not working. You know what? The medication that my specialist told me to use is not working. I did not call you with my problems. So why are you calling me with your problems? Don't you think I have enough as it is? But oh, you don't look at me as having problems because I don't call and talk to you about my problems. So that's why it's easier for you to call and share your problems with me. We all got problems. We all have situations that we have to deal with every day of our lives. Every time we wake up, maybe a good day, maybe a bad day. Don't know what you're going to get, but we all have problems. But it also depends on how do you handle your situation. Are you going to sit back and complain about it, or are you going to get up and do something about it? Get up and do something about it does not include you calling me and telling me what your problem is. Getting up and doing something about it does not include you calling me the next day telling me the same problem over again. Get up and you do something about it. You're not happy with the position that you're in. So now they move you to another location. You're still not happy with that. Well, God diggity dog, what do you want? Either you're going to make whatever you're in work, or you get up, move, and do something about it. If you're not going to make it work, don't call me complaining about your situation. That is on you. If you're not going to try to figure it out on your own, don't call me and share your story with me. I'm tired of hearing people call with these sad freaking stories. I'm so tired of it. And it's to the point now where it's like, if you keep calling me with these sad stories, guess what? I'm going to start blocking you. I'm not going to be answering your calls because I'm tired of people making me feel like I'm a human trash can. And I know my therapist out there may be wondering, well, what is a human trash can, Shana? Good thing you asked me that, therapist out there in Sunshine World. A human trash can is a person that allows other people to put their negativity, their trash into their bin. Their bin meaning the ear. You know, a person give you a call, so they want to share all their negative issues with you. Or a person that's going to sit with you and you'll say to yourself, oh Lord, here she come again doing nothing but complaining. And you sit there and you take in everything that this person is complaining about. You sit there and listen to their sad, dried up, washed up stories. And that is a human trash can. You sit there and collect other people's trash. Not trash in a form of debris, paper cups, trash in the form of them coming and complaining about their life to you. That's what I mean by a human trash can. So, anywho, that's where I'm at. I am getting sick and tired. I got one person complaining about their life and not happy with they working at, always never have enough food and all this other stuff. And then I have another person that you only hear from them when things is going bad. Have you all had that feeling before? Or have you all had that person in your life before? That the only time you hear from them when life is not good, then they want to go ahead and be sad, depressed, talk sad and slow on the telephone, worried and stressed out on the telephone talking to you. But you didn't hear from them when they got their job, or you didn't hear from them when they went on vacation. You darn sure didn't hear from them when they got a lump sum of money from somewhere. But the minute that something is going wrong in their life, whether it be your health, whether it be their relationships, whether it be their living situation, whether it be their job, car not working, you're going to hear all about that. But yet, you never hear from them when they are doing good. I'm so tired of it. I'm tired. What are you calling me for? What do you want me to do? You don't like your medical results. Well, hell, it's a lot of medical results that I didn't like that I received back. But did I call and share it with you? What's the use of me calling and complaining to you? You can't do nothing about it. So that's where I'm at with it. What's the use of you calling and telling me all your sad stories? I cannot do nothing about it. I mean, the medical doctor may tell me, hey, you got to come back again. We got to run more tests. Okay, but I'm not going to call and say nothing to you. What is it going to do? It's not going to do anything. Medical transportation don't want to act right, and I may not be able to get here, there, or the next location. Why would I call and say anything to you about my situation? One, you're not able to, you don't have the strength to help me get in and out of your car. Two, you always going to be complaining. You always complain about your car issues. So therefore, three, you never have gas money. So why would I call you? Not saying that I wouldn't give you gas because I believe in paying and holding my own. So if I got somewhere to go, I will pay you for your gas because nothing is free. But my thing is, why would I call you and ask you to take me anywhere? I already know you can't do it. And then what cooks my grits even more, those same people that's complaining and never happy with life, except when they have something going on. That's when they're happy. When they have money coming in, that's when they're happy. When they're shopping, that's when they're happy. When they're eating good food, that's when they're happy. When somebody is treating them, that's when they're happy. When somebody is spending money on them, that's when those kind of people are happy. But when the money dries up and the well runs dry, then they get upset. They're back to being mad, angry, upset, depressed because they had nothing. My thing is, we all go through our ups and downs. We all may have some good days and some bad days. But let me tell you something, baby. It's a lot of people out here that's worse off than you and are smiling. It's a lot of people out here that's not dependent on that next big check coming in, that's not looking for the next person to make them feel happy by buying them things. It is people out here that are just happy to be breathing on their own. Heck, it is people out here that are happy to be breathing using a machine. It is people that's out here that are happy that they have a caregiver to help them clean themselves. And yet you complain about getting on and off of your toilet seat because it's too low. Hooker, you complain about a low toilet seat. How about talking to somebody that's got to use a catheter? How about talking to someone that's got to use a bedpan? How about talking to someone that needs assistance with walking to a bedside commode? How about talking to somebody that can't wipe themselves, but they're happy that somebody is there that's willing to wipe them? But yet, those people that have all those health issues and all those things going on, they are not complaining. They are happy to be alive. But yet you want to complain because you only got a little corner of rice. You want to complain because you can't afford to buy food. I suggest you get out there and go to work like everybody else do. In order to eat, you better get out there and go to work. Talking about, I'm not going to be doing all this. I'm not going to kill myself. Well, you got to do what you got to do. Either you want to survive or you don't. Either you want to get out here and get what you want or you don't. But don't call me with your issues. Don't call me with your drama. Don't call me with your troubles because you're not happy with yourself. Don't call me with your issues, drama, and trouble because nobody purchased anything for you. Don't call me because nobody's giving you money and you feel as though that you are entitled to or you should be receiving what these people are making because you looked out for them for once in their life. Let me tell you something, my therapy people out there, my therapists. If you are dependent on someone to look out for you because you looked out for them years ago, hang it up. Get over it. Get over it, hang it up, and keep it moving. If I sit back and if I counted and waited for someone to look out for me because I looked out for them, I'll be sitting around sad, mad, angry, and depressed and bitter. And why would I want to do that? I got enough going on as it is. I'm living with a muscle disease, or should I say, it's living with me. I have to have caregivers. I have to pay for my caregivers. And that's if I get a caregiver that's good and consistent. Hello. I have to depend on someone to put me in bed and get me out of bed. I had to depend on somebody to roll me in bed and unroll me. I got to depend on someone to help keep me clean, help feed me. I have to depend on other people to help me because I can only do but so much for myself. But you best to believe your skippies, I'm getting up every day and doing what I can do for myself. And I'm not going to complain about it because at least I am grateful and I thank God for giving me these opportunities to be able to do for myself. Do I get mad, sad, and angry sometimes? Yes. But you know what? I keep on going. I keep on smiling. I'm grateful because it could be worse. Someone didn't wake up this morning, but I did. Somebody didn't have a caregiver this morning, but I did. Somebody didn't have running water to brush their teeth, but I did. Somebody don't even have electricity, but I do. Be thankful and be grateful for where you're at in life. And if you don't like it, don't complain about it. Do something about it. It is up to you to get yourself out of that situation that you're in, whether you're able bodied or not. It is up to you to do something about it. Don't sit around waiting and thinking that if I share this sad story, that somebody gonna help me. If I share with them I don't have no food to eat, they're gonna help me. If I share with them I only got this little bit of money, they're gonna help me. And you know what I learned, my therapy people? Manipulation. It's manipulators out there. Beware, they can be family or friends. Manipulators out there. They'll tell you a sad story so you can feel sorry for them. They'll tell you a sad story and they're going to say, oh, that person ain't going to say no to me. Going to do it because that person don't want me to think that they don't have it. So, yeah, they're going to say, yeah, they're going to do what I want them to do. And that's a form of manipulation. It's a form of manipulation, and the manipulators are out there manipulating if they can. Do not allow anyone to manipulate you or make you feel as though you have to, or make you afraid to say no to them because they are a friend or a family member. If it doesn't feel good to you, and if you tired of them complaining, say no. Oh, well, I ain't want to talk to you anyway. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Bye. If you say no, make your life much easier. And when they get on that telephone, yeah, you know what? Because I was at work and this and that. And you know what? Let me call you back. Man, these children, this woman getting on my nerves. But them children weren't getting on your nerves when you was getting that money with their mother, was you? Were they? Were these children getting on your nerves when you was getting money with their mother? Was these children getting on your nerves when y'all were going shopping for Christmas? Were these children getting on your nerves when y'all were going to amusement parks and spending money? No. But now all of a sudden at the well one dry, everybody mad at each other because nobody got nothing. Now it's a problem. Save the drama for your mama. So therefore, you all, if you are dealing with people that like to complain, stop them dead in their tracks. Say no. Not today. Don't even answer them when they call. Text them back, I'm busy. I'll call you when I can. Don't, you ain't even got to do that. I'm busy. Do you got, nope, I don't. Nope, don't tell me nothing about your situation. Well, the doctors told me, the doctors ain't told you nothing. You looking at stuff on Google. You Googling information and you sitting around here worrying and scaring yourself to death and not waiting to listen to a doctor or to speak to a doctor, but you're going to go by what you read on Google. You're going to go by what you read on what web, net, or whatever, and now you're going to come back with your own diagnosis and haven't even heard from the doctor yet. So now you worried and scared because you done read something or somebody done told you a story and told you this would happen to them or this would happen to their family member. So I guess it's going to happen to you. No. Y'all are totally three different people. Whatever happened to them may not happen to you. You don't know what kind of medications they were on. Yeah, you all may have been diagnosed with the same disease, the same problem, but you don't know what their doctor gave them. You don't know what they did to help themselves while going through that health scare. Stop listening to people that you really don't know their full story. Stop listening to people that say, yeah, I went through that and this happened to me. Yeah, that happened to you, but not to me. We are two different people. You may not have the same doctor. Whatever that doctor prescribed for her or him may not do for you. May prescribe you with something else. So please, shut up. Hush. Don't say nothing else to nobody until you get your results from the doctor. Stop diagnosing yourself. If you haven't heard it from the doctor and you Googling it, and now that's putting more fire up underneath of you, boiling your grits even more because you're scared and you're worried about what's going to happen next and haven't even talked to a doctor. How about you ain't even made an appointment for a doctor and you think you're going to call me with that BS? Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Now, my sunshines, thank you for allowing me to have my very first episode of therapy with you. In the comment section below, let me know so I can read in the next therapy session about what makes you upset the most. Either it's somebody that's complaining about their life, somebody that's never happy, they always have issues, or they only call you when there's a problem, but you never hear from them when they're happy. In the comment section below, let me know something that have cooked your grits. And if you have any advice to help us and others out there in the world that may be dealing with people that are complaining and never happy or sad, let it be known in the comment section below. I want to say thank you very much for tuning into Life of Sunshine on Wheels. Of course, it's your girl Shana, and I'll be back again and again and again. I told you I would. All right, my sunshines. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Life of Sunshine on Wheels with a Z and not a S. All right, now, y'all. Bye.